everybody, my name is Analyticalplum and welcome back to my channel. We are finally starting a new series on this channel where it's not ending, it's not the final season. Well, hopefully it's not the final season. I would actually find that really sad if it was. Fingers crossed. So we are going to be watching Heartbreak High Season 2. I was actually quite late to Heartbreak High because I don't know, I just didn't get the gist, obviously. I didn't get the memo like everyone else did. So I actually only watched it, I think, a month or two ago, so I didn't have to wait as long for season 2. There were a few little bits, it wasn't a lot, but apart from that, I absolutely loved the series. Before we begin reacting to episode 1 and 2, I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing. I do post twice a week, but don't hold me to that. And if you love my reaction videos, or if you love Heartbreak High, I would love if you would leave a like on this video. It helps me out a ton. And without further ado, let's jump straight back into the world of Heartbreak High. Why is everything already on fire? We have just started this series and everything is ablaze. Oh dear. So I assume by the looks their prom's gonna be set on fire and it's gonna be like a backwards thing. Oh dear.
Where is Emery and Harper? Has anyone seen Emery or Harper?
Do you know what? I'm surprised that the head teacher lady has singled those two names out. Do you think she's just done a quick head count, or has she already suspected something? Usually the first two names that pop out of the head teacher's mouths are the most likely to be involved in the mess.
By the way, got your back to school present.
Oh yeah, is it a dad?
Dude, please.
What is that?
Pepper spray. I have one mission from now on: protect you at all costs.
Right, I'm not completely sure about this, right? But apparently in the UK, you're not even allowed to carry protective things like pepper spray or anything because it does count as a weapon. So everybody, if you do need that extra bit of help, I suggest keeping your keys on you. Survival tips with Taylor. You're right.
Before Amory came, it was just me and Darren, and before Darren, it was just me. Not that I'm not completely stoked that you're here with us.
I've always loved her fashion sense. If you see me rocking up looking exactly like her twin, just know that I warn you.
First incoming.
Shut up.
I give you 1 week.
No, I'm serious.
The trailer said otherwise, so I don't think she's gonna keep that for long at all.
She probably just didn't see me. I don't really need any more drama in my life.
You want a drama-free life? Stay clear of Amory.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong, but that's not Emery's fault. I feel so horrible for the amount of hate that Emery gets. She's trying her best, guys.
The school canteen is not recycling.
I reckon it's too late to be homeschooled.
Don't know, but you've cooked it already with that outfit.
Why is everyone getting absolutely roasted? Oh my god. I'm feeling left out. Please, somebody roast me in the comments.
What are you wearing?
It's called evolving. I'm willing to fill any holes left by Dusty.
Dude, no, just walk away, please. I don't want that.
That's what, 2 guys that you've gotten kicked out of Hartley now. At least didn't get Dusty put in jail.
Shut the fuck up, Spider.
Amory, no.
Absolutely valid. Oh my god. Honestly, right, people out there are just insane because I've seen so many TikToks pop up on my page and they're like, oh yeah, I love Spider. He's so misunderstood. What is there to misunderstand about him? He is literally the grease of the bottom of my chair.
They said messed up stuff to Harper and I wasn't gonna hear it.
Do we think that assaulting people is a good way of standing up for our friends?
Yes. For terms and condition purposes, that was completely a joke. I do not promote violence. Thank you.
You know, instead of a fight, you need to do a dance-off like they do in those American teen movies.
Nay. What I suggest, glitter. Apart from the lucky few, everyone absolutely hates glitter. It gets everywhere, it never leaves, so it's the perfect thing to mess with somebody.
Well, I've let the other teachers know about your situation.
I'm fine.
I've never seen more of a lie in my life than right now.
Hey, new Dusty just dropped. Worst you can say is no.
I would say it over and over again then. And no, and no, and no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Everyone's right. You know what to do.
No, I actually want one of those now. And it needs to, like, the little ring bit of the scissors need to light up. It needs to be like an LED electronic screen that talks to me.
You knew?
Yeah.
A memory. Nice vest.
Is that the dude that was the other part of the love? I'd say triangle, but at this point it's more of like a complex pentagon or hexagon. Octagon? What's it? A dodecahedron. Now, to be fair, at this rate, the love shape would be more like the family tree of the royal family. It would just be all over the place.
Thank you. We have the photographer for 10 more minutes.
Is that really necessary? Oh my days. Why does he even have that? I thought they use it for athletes in the Olympics. Do schools actually have that? The most impressive thing my school had was the long jump pit, and it had sand in it. Oh, I suppose maybe trampolines. That was the most exciting and professional part of my school PE activities.
Thank you, Principal Woods. Great to be back alongside you in the flesh.
I hate that saying.
Looking forward to getting things back on track now that I'm back.
Nah, he's proper giving off nonce vibes. I don't like him.
My dick is a curse, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
Down from the plane.
May I remind you, this is just the first day back. I think all of these individuals, all these students need a deep therapy session.
I wasn't really gonna do it.
Are better ways of expressing your emotions than threatening to extricate your penis.
Like therapy, just like I said.
Hartley's transformed into a woke snowflake nightmare.
The SLT classes have been a roaring success.
I already know I'm gonna despise this man. Go back to your Russian cult doing your OnlyFans, please.
The boys at Hartley are scared to breathe, and SLT classes may be exacerbating that.
I mean, all we get taught is that everything that's wrong in the world is caused by our dicks.
No, not that. Just some brains. I just find it utterly bizarre how people have such a victim complex and they just don't have a comprehension that some of the things you say are just utter dog shite. How do you not realise what you're saying is terrible?
Boys can't communicate the same way as girls. There is a little boy at the counter of a corner shop. Now, he's been pushed around, knocked to the ground.
If that little boy was the PE teacher, I would happily use their little head as a basketball. Again, I'm not actually condoning violence. I really do not like him.
Love that song, though.
SLT class might not be perfect, but unless you've got a better idea.
Maybe I do.
I really doubt it's a good idea. I'd say swipe it. Next.
You're about to receive a telephone call from an inmate.
Cash.
How's the first day?
Dusty's left the school and tried to chop his dick off.
The usual stuff. Oh no, I absolutely love these two. I just think their dynamic is so interesting because Darren is such a sexual person where Cash is absolutely not. So I'm so intrigued how they're going to go about that dynamic. And obviously he's in prison now, so it's not as if they can actually try and overcome that hurdle and communicate about it. So I'm not having a lot of hope for their relationship this season.
I can't believe I'm finally allowed to visit you tomorrow.
Yay!
I can't wait.
Me neither.
Rowan, the kids at Hartley are brutal. I used to cry myself to sleep every night in my first year.
No, I do feel really bad for her. I do absolutely love her character. I know she sometimes gets things a bit wrong and sometimes the decisions she makes aren't the greatest, but it must be really hard trying to be in control of all of these little delinquents. I would absolutely crumble under that pressure.
I've got sluts, so I'll see you around.
Oh, you've got slots, okay.
It's a class.
Sure.
I can't imagine how all of this would sound to somebody new. Because we've been along for that journey of when all of, well, not all of it, but a lot of the things were established like sluts. So to somebody else, that must sound absolutely bonkers.
There's a party at the bunkers tonight. Eh? You should come.
Yeah, sounds good.
He seems so sweet.
This is so fucking cringe.
How would you like to express how you're feeling, Spider?
I don't know, maybe chuck something?
Why is it some people are just so violent? I don't like it. The other day, right, we were in a petrol station and a van next to us put in petrol instead of diesel, or it was the other way around. The way he dealt with it was by smacking up his van. I don't understand how that's gonna help you. I know you could be angry. I feel that burn of light energy was like, but honestly, hitting things is not the way to go about it. It's just scary.
And you're irrelevant now.
Men exist. It's so easy to blame men, isn't it? How is this crayon gonna fix me?
I could not deal with that in real life. I seriously could not. I could not be in the same room as him. How do you like him?
If you're actually men,
Oh, hell.
get up, walk out with me.
That teacher is actually gonna be so much trouble for this school. You know, like in Young Royals, that new head teacher, despite her extremities, she actually made things calmer. Nay, he's gonna be the complete opposite.
I've been thinking a lot about you.
I've been thinking a lot about you too. I really need to be there for Harper right now.
They're gonna go around the corner, aren't they? She hasn't even lasted one day. Oh dear. What did I say?
I really need to prioritize Harper right now. Is that okay?
Didn't even last a day.
I don't know whether to be impressed or a bit disgusted.
This is so messed up.
We've got to give it a proper burial.
Alright, which one of you dickheads is the bird psycho?
I'm surprised because in the trailer, well, that I thought, they made us think that this is all about Emery, that this is actually about Harper. That surprised me, you sneaky buggers.
One little signature. I sign this and Dad's gone. It's just me.
It's not just you.
That must be horrific for her. I don't think I'd ever be able to cope in that position.
No main arms. We're gonna be here.
I'm proud of you.
I think it would be really helpful for me if we created a list of topics that we're going to talk about tonight, but I think it would be good if we knew that we'd finish one topic before moving on to the next one.
I just want to say, I love her hair. She's got little lights in her bun. I'm so sorry, but I'm also not. I'm going to be absolutely gushing over her outfit choices this whole season.
You did it, right? You're bird psycho.
Here we go. He's scared of birds. When we were kids, he got swooped by a swoopy boy magpie.
I think that magpie deserves everything. I'd give him a medal.
I didn't even wear this sort of thing back in Dubbo.
It's just that vest.
But if I take it off now, it's like I'm admitting defeat.
I don't know if it's just me, but I don't understand where all these farm references are coming from. It can't be like the striped shirt, the checkered shirt, is it? Is that what they're getting it from?
So the whole rumour that you birthed a calf?
Yeah, nah. Look at these hands. Never done a day's hard yakka in their life.
This whole time, I'm just pretending to know what all of these slang words mean. I'm like, yep, definitely know what that means. A yakka. I assume that means a hard work and it's like gritty and totally yakka.
I used to be booger at my old school.
Kind of the only person here talking to me.
Yeah, same.
So, let's hear it, booger.
I'm so glad to see them bonding. Honestly, I don't know if this is meant to be in a flirty way or a friendship way. Either way, I'll be happy about it. They're both so nice together.
Why don't girls like me? They think I'm like a creep.
Then stop being a creep.
I'm a good guy.
No, that is the absolute worst thing you could have said in this instance.
Have you ever just tried to be friends with a girl?
Yeah, fully.
Not just to hook up. Maybe you should start with that.
This is going to be absolutely awful. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of hope with them.
It's a bit probo that you're standing by an accused rapist.
Harper doesn't hold him responsible.
Well, I'm glad Harper is so forgiving. What about all the other survivors you're sending a message to?
Mind your own business.
3 people on my ugh list. She is one of them.
Check his neck! Check his neck! He has got a scar there.
Told ya.
Absolute best scene of this whole episode.
But is there a part of you that blames him?
No,
Could have told someone, he could have done something more.
he's the reason it wasn't worse.
Honestly, at this point, the only opinion who should matter is Harper. Because she is the only one. It's her business, isn't it? It's nobody else's business. If other people don't forgive Cash or don't like Cash, that's their own personal business. Nothing to do with them.
It's crazy to think he might not get out for a while.
Get to see him tomorrow though, right?
Yeah. His nan's taking me.
Oh, yay.
It's Chook. It's gotta be.
How does he know where you live?
He's clearly stalking me.
This is just a preview of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Oh dear, why do people kill animals? They're the most precious things.
We're dumb little girls that did a really stupid thing and now we're facing the consequences.
Poor little birds.
Panties of the ratchet galore at the top. Teflon done got nothing eye-watery hung.
Are they breaking into his flat? Oh, this is not gonna be good. There's usually always somebody else in apartments when people break in or houses.
He left his phone. You reckon I came into your school, found a dead bird, put that dead bird on her bag, found another dead bird, and put that dead bird on her doorstep?
I kind of saw it going that way, but also not. Why is he so calm at the moment? Is he gonna lash out at some point? I don't know. It's making me really nervy the way he's too calm right now.
Not very clever breaking in here after you burned my fucking car and locked my lads in jail.
And there it is. Well, at least it wasn't too much of a surprise.
Come in. Look around you. This is Cash. This is his world.
He doesn't want it to be his world, though. No.
Should we tell you the real story? Dude, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, he was in on it. Why do you think he chose not to do a man, huh?
Probably because you're absolutely terrifying and you'd probably kill his nan or something. I don't know. No, I think he's definitely lying. No way. He probably didn't do half of those things because he is one terrifying individual.
Say it!
I don't know shit.
Fuck off.
Never doing that again. Never again.
Push that to the footy post and back. Jump on some rubber. Let's go. You should feel it in your quads.
I went to a water park when I was at Spain, and it was one of those ones where you had to like roll up the donut up this really hill, kind of like the tires, and it was honestly one of the most exhausting parts of the day. Not because it wasn't heavy, it was very light, but it was just the fact that it was huge. So you were trying to go up this steep hill while also trying to roll up this inflatable, and it kept going everywhere, and it was not a fun time. Well, the rest was, but that one.
I have to show that I am taking these concerns seriously by allowing them to do whatever this is, also by making the SLTs elective.
Remember what I said earlier about how some of the decisions she makes are a bit This is one of them.
We were lords. This world made us weak. La-las who can't even push a tyre across a pitch.
Do I really have to sit through this? I don't want to do it anymore.
Come together and release your inner beast. We're the cum lords. We're the cum lords.
No, you're idiots. Wait, did Darren not show? No, Cash was so excited. Oh no, that's horrible. Let's see, first episode already off to an absolutely rocky start.
We went to see Chook.
What the fuck? I need you to stop.
Everyone at this school thinks that I'm a shitty person and I can't shake this feeling that they're right.
No, you try your best. Yes, you have some moments, but she tries her hardest.
Your little cum lords gag out there might have got you a detention with another teacher, but not me. You know why?
You're both just as horrific as one another.
My old man ran his own company for 50 years, then he got fired. And you know why?
He's probably also as equally as worse as both of you are.
Now those boys out there, they will walk through fire for you. And you know what that's called?
Stupidity.
Stupidity.
See, I'm not the only one thinking this, even though he's the stupid one, but you know, still works.
Now together we can do great things. For fellas, what do you say?
Sounds great.
It sounds absolutely horrible.
Being a school captain is a huge responsibility. This year we've only had one candidate come forward. Well done, Sasha.
No, please. Anyone but her. I think that school, despite its many faults, would not thrive well under her at all. No thank you. Burr, throw tomatoes at her.
Thank you to our esteemed principal.
I'm gonna run.
Run away, hopefully.
Do you feel like you can't even breathe for fear of getting cancelled? It's time for us to take back the power.
I would rather vote for Sasha than him. I know I said not her, but not him either. Absolutely no way, not him.
Spider gets school captain, will do.
Go on, Emery.
I'm gonna run too. I doubt many of you would want to vote for me right now. I've let a lot of people down. Even in the last day, I think I pissed off about 20 of you.
I'm just saying, right? The bird that was on their doorstep is now on Malachi's jumper. Not sure if there's any correlation to that, but it's just something to keep an eye on. Okay.
I have some time on my hands. Time that I could be spending with you.
I'd like that.
Yeah, me too.
How long is that gonna last, though?
Wait, so they're after you now?
No, they were always after me. It's the ibis that was on my bag, the one that I lent you. It's got my name on it.
So we wasn't confused earlier. They are actually after Amory. Okay, well that's kind of solved my confusion for me. Thank you.
We all want to be the hero of our own story. At some point, someone, you're the villain.
I hope not. All I do is stay indoors and watch things and put it on YouTube. I don't think there's much of a way I could be a villain. I hope not.
She threw a basketball in my face because I said I listened to Ed Sheeran.
Do you know what? I really don't understand the hate with Ed Sheeran. I think he's great. I love his songs.
It's basically the reason I left Heartbreak. She used me for my body.
Oh, hi, Dusty. And you are a hypocrite, honestly. If anything, it would be the other way around.
Some random calling themselves Bird Psycho started it last night.
Well, at least it can kind of narrow down who Bird Psycho is. Maybe?
I'm launching an official investigation to unmask the psycho.
If anybody can do it, I know she can. She's got this.
I can't stop thinking about the stuff Chook said.
So you're just gonna avoid the conversation completely?
I feel like I've actually become a relationship guru with these series. First with Simon and Willem, and now with Darren and Cash. I don't know, maybe I'll turn into the gay messiah during these series. They always seem to need a bit of a helping hand, and I am willing to give them some advice. And this is not what you should be doing. Never avoid a conversation like that.
Chuka and Sweeties, are they there?
Go that way.
Chuka says you need to put him on your slave.
SK's, I'd go a few questions for you.
Are they talking Slimish? What's going on? I was really confused because I thought the subtitles had it wrong and they just couldn't translate the Australian slang properly. But now I'm just confused at what they subtitled and what subtitles I willingly put up. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, I hate spit.
It's crucial that your story remains the same between the committal hearing, the trial, and any appeals.
Appeals?
This isn't going to be over in 6 months.
I've been watching well, not even just watching, I've been reading because I've just finished Good Girls Guide to Murder series, as I mentioned, and it just seems to be popping up everywhere. Because I watched How to Get Away with Murder as well. I promise there is not a reoccurring theme about getting away with murder. It's just how it's ended up. I'm not planning anything.
I'd like to commend you for inviting other less sex-obsessed students, shifted away from being an echo chamber.
Oh.
She seems to be a reoccurring character popping up. And I'm not sure if I vibe with her yet. I'm a bit unsure.
Hunters were the prime drivers of human evolution. It's what gave our ancestors bipedalism. Bigger brains, tools.
Is this dude okay? Seriously, does he have a bit of a screw loose? Why are they roasting a hog Is that what it is? Why are they roasting a pig in the middle of a school day?
Hey, Farm Cop, found your formal day.
That guy has it in for you.
I think he's just a general tosser.
Come check out our pig.
Nobody cares about your pig. Seriously, I don't know how they've been allowed to do this.
I think we've booked out this space for our values relay.
But there's plenty of room for both.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to breathe in dead carcass while we're doing a school activity.
Oh my god. Well, the head teacher did say they need to compete in a healthy way. I know she didn't exactly say that, but it's similar enough. And I think this is the perfect opportunity. They all need to get their bums whooped.
Invading sports spaces under the guise of gender equality. All I'm trying to do is lead these young men back to basics.
Please tell me that they're not supposed to be sticking around for long and this group will not be a reoccurring thing throughout the series, because I swear I don't know how much more I can cope with this.
So you're a cum lord now?
Apparently.
You know, Spider's a dick, right?
Can't be worse than the AV club.
I see some things flying in the distance.
His man squad feel like they've got a monopoly on all the sports spaces.
Boys are sportier, right? It's basic science.
No, it's gendered bullshit.
But if you teach a man to fish,
It's a pig.
And they didn't actually catch the pig. They're just roasting it. Where's the education in that? I'm so confused.
I want to get campaign badges made. Do people still wear badges?
I'd happily pin your face anywhere on my body.
Honestly, better than badges, pins. I am addicted to collecting pins. If there's any type of pin out there, I need it. I'm desperate to fill up my banner up there that's full of pins. You will soon be full.
If both of us run, you're basically handing the captaincy to Spider. Sasha, thank you so much. That bird psycho threat is right. You really are a selfish bitch.
She only sees it as selfish because she wants it herself. So really, who's the selfish one out of the lot of yous?
You and Amory back together then?
Oh, I'm not going to buy into the shit people are posting about it.
What about the other stuff we talked about? Or are you just going to ignore that?
Oh. I want to know what happened on this whole holiday getaway thing. I can't really remember what they said it was. Tell me, please. I want to know.
We have a very clear list of suspects. Where do I even start with this?
That list is bigger than Santa's list. Both the good and the naughty list.
We just have to systematically work through the list and figure out who had the most capacity to airdrop the photo.
I plan on going and interrogating our first suspect tonight.
This is so giving me Good Girl to Murder vibes. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Do you know what? I think they need to find a way to shorten that because I keep fumbling over it. I will not be able to say it many times as soon as I react to that, so just to let you know. Because it's like a mystery. I mean, I know there's no murder. Well, there is a murder. A few birds got impacted, but it's really similar.
Malachi knows you're a good person.
How could he after all this?
Basically, lock him in a room until he accepts you're a great person.
I don't think that's the way.
Welcome to Mystify Escape Rooms.
Maybe Detectives Wadia and Mitchell can also solve the mystery of who's saying that shit about you online.
I love escape rooms. They're one of my favourite things to do. I've done them twice and I had a blast. Apart from the second time I went. Didn't have a good time at the beginning, but that was their fault and not mine.
Hey, it's Rowan. Maybe we should ask him to join us.
Absolutely.
Rowan! I don't think that's what they should be doing when they're supposed to be bonding and trying to convince each other of things that they don't want to believe themselves.
Well, if it isn't Houdini, starting to think you were dead.
Oh no, I loved Nan's. No, I love... oh dear. I love Cash's Nan. She's best whoop him, but like not in a bad way, as in like verbally. Get his act together.
Dougie needs all the support he can get in that shithole, not some flibberty gibbet who ditches him the minute he gets a better offer. Because the last I heard, you told my grandson you loved him.
That's the last I heard too, apart from all the kerfuffle earlier. What are you doing, Darren?
Whatever you're feeling about Dougie, it's none of my business. But you at least owe him an explanation.
Granny out here is absolutely spitting facts. When does she not?
Oh, we've got to keep people. Yep.
She's totally third wheeling.
Hey, over here.
I love it when we just have fun like this together. Don't you?
That's actually awful. No way, they just left her. No, at that point, I just demand to leave. No way.
Locked. Try the crank again.
So while she's stuck trying to get out, they're gonna be all cozy in the other room. Okay, I see what's happening. He tried?
Could have answered my calls.
Sorry.
I guess you're busy with your real life now.
You're my real life.
Well, show it, dingbat.
Why you're in here?
I told you the truth, Darren. I mean, I don't know what else
I know what you told me. It's just...
I told you everything about that night.
See, this is just a reoccurring theme in all of these series. As I said, Guru coming back out again. Trust and communication. That's all you need. And nobody has both of them.
You can tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth. If you think that I'm capable of doing what they did to Harper, I don't even know why you're here.
I'd be so hurt if someone insinuated I had something to do with it. I mean, he might have done. I don't think he did, but I'd be well hurt.
How can you love me if you think I'm that kind of person? We're done here.
This wasn't how it was supposed to happen. We were supposed to get a big old happy reunion, a big old sloppy kiss, and then that'll be that. What is this?
You're pretty good at escape rooms, hey?
Because it seems like I kind of got stuck in it.
I meant before that.
This guy I dated for a bit was really into him.
Hook, line, and sinker. See, this is the part where I get confused because in the trailer, Malachi kind of winked at Darren. So what's happening with Malachi? Or was that another fantasy thing? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I do quite like these two together. They're just so sweet and innocent.
So should we go get some food?
Yeah. Did you want to grab some food?
Actually, you know what? I'm pretty tired.
No, I feel so bad for Emery. I think Malachi needs to face some hard facts. Oh, she brought the duck along. Oh, well, it's been a while. Or is it a goose? I don't know. They're basically like cousins, so I think it's the same.
Do you know how we ended up with Darude? Dougie's uncle's got a, they call it a farm, and there's all these little ducklings around. His cousin's about to drown them.
Seriously, what is going on in this little town? There must be something in the water. Everybody has a screw loose.
He asked me if we can't take all of them. If we could just save one. That boy can't stand the idea of another living creature suffering.
Love you, Nana.
Come sit down.
I gotta stretch my back out.
I can give you a massage.
Nah, I think I need to roll it out.
People really, really confuse me. But even I can understand what's happening here, unless I'm picking up the wrong vibes, which I usually do not. I think 9 times out of 10, I'm mainly right, and I'm not sure Malachi is about this.
You've been weird all day. It's so obvious what's going on. You think I'm a bitch because of all the stuff in the bird psycho thread.
I don't think it's that, honey.
This is just so typical of you. You're making drama out of nothing. All I wanted was to just hang out. I really don't need this right now.
Nah, it's over. Game over. No way. I do not ship it. I sink it.
Do you have a reasonable alibi for the time of 8:20 p.m? Recording this, by the way. It's protocol.
She is totally pit. I can definitely see it.
What movie were you seeing?
Cowspiracy.
What time was the session?
7:45.
We'll be in touch.
I do have to say, she's very dedicated.
Do we have to unpack our feelings every day?
You sound exactly like one of those cumlord idiots. Yeah, well, if you love them so much, why don't you join them?
Hey, maybe I will.
Yeah, maybe you should.
That is probably one of the worst ideas he has ever had. No. Hey, at least he'll be closer to his new boo.
Oiled myself up in pig's fat. No one's gonna tackle me. It's non-contact, you dickhead.
Where would he even get that from? Oh.
Yeah, we're cool if you sit this one out.
What?
Men running at you might be a little bit triggering.
If anything, those shitheads should be scared of me.
They're really testing my patience. These first couple of episodes, Sasha is really getting on my nerves. She keeps putting herself in everyone's business.
Oh, fuck this. Why were you just trying to kill Anthony Vaughan with your bare hands?
I have a lot of feelings right now. The only positive feeling I have is from the fact that Harper was beaten up and, well, not really beaten up. That's the only positive feelings I got. The rest, no, I am not feeling great.
I'm trying to help that girl and she won't let me.
Stop everyone from treating me like I'm made of glass. Give me lawyers who don't call me unsympathetic. How does that sound?
Like she has a big old checklist. She brought it to school with her? I mean, I don't think that's the most low-key way of doing her investigating.
Someone in that household is using an excessive amount of hemorrhoid cream.
Oh, thank you, Sasha.
Oh. Go on, girl. I assume by all this celebrating that they won. I don't really know. I don't remember the score.
We're sex positive here.
I'm sex positive too. Positive that meaningless sex leaves you feeling like shit.
I don't think she's been having a lot of good moments. Why? She's very feisty. Was she in season 1? I don't remember her.
No masturbation, no sex. It's all over TikTok.
If we could all stop taking medical advice from TikTok, that would be great.
I will click to that. That deserves clicking.
Yeah, it's the reason I don't get into the sort of unfortunate situations that some other girls have found themselves in.
Fuck off, Zoe.
Watch your mouth.
Is everyone just a douche? I don't think I could put up with like 5 minutes in this school. I'm so glad I can just turn this off whenever I can.
You okay?
Mom,
It's Harper.
come to kick me in the nuts. I'll scream for the nurse.
Shut up.
They've been bonding quite a lot this past couple of episodes. Is this going to be another coupling? I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Kind of lashed out.
It's totally fair. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm so oily, it's just pig's fat.
You know, just casual things. Maybe they could share the recipe.
I was thinking you look kind of hot or greased up.
Harper, mate. I think you need to up your standards. I know you've been going through some tough times, but what is this? What is this? Seriously? I'm not sure about this.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Why?
You seem kind of
Kind of what?
unstable. I don't know, maybe you're not in the right headspace or something.
I know he's a bit all over the place. A bit funky. A bit oiled up with pig's fat, but he seems to be one of those people where they're okay on their own. Probably everyone's experienced this. I definitely have seen it many, many times where someone's completely alright on their own. They're quite okay even. And then when they go back to their groups, they're like, you don't want to know them at all. He's kind of like one of those people.
And like I remember when Jojo said, when it comes to consent, you have to take in the whole context of the situation.
Sluts work.
Sluts from the Oval now.
Good to know you're going to make the best use of it after all that.
Piss off.
Spider has a new crush.
You're actually really good out there today.
Okay.
Do you know what? I hate Spider. She's okay sometimes, but I think they actually might be alright together.
What if we just took it slow for a bit? Keep it casual, no labels or anything for a bit?
At that point, you just might as well be friends.
It's a receipt that I ran through Google Translate. Is that what this is about? You think I started that thread? Amareur's your competition. Yeah, but I'm not a psycho.
Well, I wouldn't say that's the right word, but I think she's along the lines of negativity. I won't say the word because that makes me a bad person, and I don't want to be a bad person.
Why did you lie and say you went to the movie theater? Good luck, duck.
You're supposed to be a vegan. I lived until you tasted that duck.
If that don't show how slow I am at processing things, I think that will show you everything. That did not even click in my brain. So she's just a massive hypocrite.
Sometimes you need to walk through the fire to be reborn.
She's not a bleeding phoenix.
End of the day, lad, you and me have been through too much shit together to let this come between us.
Why can't he just leave him alone?
Family.
No.
Other people don't give a shit, Cashy. Me and you, we show up for each other.
I'd rather have nobody show up at all. I'd rather be alone. Thank you, but no thanks.
When this is all over, I'm gonna be waiting to welcome you home.
Moving out.
What do you want? I want to put this behind me and get on with my life. I want to drop the case.
I want a Milky Bar. I kind of fancy that right now. I'd say a cream egg usually, but like, it's not Easter anymore, so I don't even know if they do that anymore in the shops. Probably the discount ones. Why can't Malachi just admit that he's obsessed with the new guy? I haven't seen him enough to memorise his name yet, so at the moment he's new guy. And the only other thing I remember is Dubbo, because they've said it so much I don't remember his name. Wait. No, Rowan. That's it. It's Rowan. See, I can be good.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I just really, I wanted some wood.
You bet he does.
The pine here is the most common for house framing, if that's what you were looking for.
No, I don't think that was what he was looking for. Well, technically he is, because he was looking for Robin.
Ethically, I can't give you money or a house or a car, but I am going to teach you how to fish. Don't get too enthusiastic with that pedal.
See, I told you, she can be so lovely sometimes.
I know people were all amped for me going to court, but I want my life to be about something else.
It's a powerful choice and nobody can make it but you.
Damn straight. Oh, Cash is coming out. Why? Is it because Harper dropped the trial? Well, isn't this a bit awkward? Choices. Okay then. So that was my reaction to the first 2 episodes of Heartbreak High Season 2. It's only just started and it has already been such a wild ride. I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the season. I truly don't. I think this is one of those series where anything and everything does happen and you just never know what road it's going to go down. I've never been more happy but also more frustrated in my life. This series so far is just, I don't know how to feel about it. But that is everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you all in the next video.